Okay, so today we are going to talk about networking for introverts. And this topic, it just hits so close to home because it is me. And, I really struggled with it when I first started in business. And it's just one of those things where practice is going to make us so much better at it. If you are an introvert, like give me a thumbs up or put a heart in the chat just so I know we're on the same page and I'm here with my people. I always get so jealous of people that say to me, I don't have a problem with networking. I love going out and talking to people and meeting new people and things like that because that's just never been my thing. But if it's not your thing, I'm going to give you some tips. Thank you, Millie. This you're in the right place. So when I'm talking about networking today, I'm mostly speaking on networking for your business. Okay. And it doesn't matter if you're room decorating, picnicking, hairstyling, accounting. If you don't network, you're going to be missing out on so many opportunities, so many potential connections. And I don't want you to get the mindset that networking means getting someone to, you know, do business with me. It means to me, it means making the right connections, meeting the right people, and being able to, form some type of connection for the future. Okay, so it doesn't always mean if I network, that means I'm going out telling people to buy my business. That's not necessarily what it means. Okay, so if you're in business, I know you've heard this phrase. It's not what you know, it's who you know. Guys, this cannot be closer to the truth. Having good connections is the difference between, having a business that's just getting by and a business that's really, really thriving. Just knowing the right people. I've been blessed, at points where I've kind of taken my time to get to know someone and network with that person. They thought about me later. They were working at a hotel initially and they, went to a different hotel and they basically told their general manager, I know someone that would be great for this job. And it was just from me being at a networking event and nurturing that relationship that things grew. So it's so important to network. But what if you're shy, right? What if you're introvert? Back in the day, we used to call it shy. So what if you're an introvert? Like, what if you really don't like people? You know, And I get that. I understand that. Sometimes you just don't like people or you feel a little awkward meeting new people. This live is definitely for you. So let me just start by saying my name is Cherie. I'm the owner of Luxvents, and we operate a hotel room decorating business where we decorate hotel rooms for birthdays, anniversaries, any special occasion. And we also do cabanas, just an intimate event planning business is at the heart of what we do. And I love to help other entrepreneurs who want to start businesses similar to ours. Okay, so here's the first thing, and I want to give you this heads up. If you are an introvert, you have a secret power. And that secret power is you are usually a pretty good listener. You kind of can hear and, kind of weave through the BS when people are talking. And you're a really good listener. And a lot of people really appreciate someone that listens to them and is not always trying to be the center of the attention and doing all the talking. So in this slide, we're going to talk about using that superpower to your advantage. Okay. So first of all, let's define networking. Like I said, it's creating relationships, nurturing relationships. It's not just going out and collecting business cards. It's not just asking people to book with you. It's just creating relationships, nurturing your contacts, and offering mutual support. So, I'll support you, you support me. Maybe we can help each other out. Okay. And introverts, for the sake of this conversation, are going to be individuals who typically prefer solitary activities, often need a little time to regroup. So when you network, though, that one contact that I was talking about can change everything. So here are a couple tips of what you can do when you go to a networking event. Okay. For example, my first networking event that I went to was with the Florida Hospitality Association, and all of these people that work in hospitality and different things like that. They get together and they have these monthly meetups, and people, come in and they talk about their hotels. So I was kind of a little bit of an outsider because I didn't necessarily work in hotels, but I knew that I needed to network with people that do, right? So when I first went in, I was so nervous, and I had done a little research ahead of time to kind of, help me to be able to work the room, so you say. And so here are a few things that I suggest. Number one, I go in when I do my networking events and I go to different things. And my goal is, okay, Cherie, I am going to, or you are going to make contact with 5 people. You don't have to make contact with everyone that is there. Absolutely not. You can tell yourself, I'm going to make contact or have a meaningful discussion with 5 people. And this is really good because sometimes, you're feeling like I have to talk to everybody, and you can really get overwhelmed as an introvert with that. So, definitely set some goals and say, okay, I'm only going to meet with 5 people. Um, Prepare some talking points and ask some open-ended questions. Now, this is where I lose it. Okay, so but I didn't after I prepared myself. That awkward feeling that you get when you walk into a networking event, and what should I say, and everybody seems so, everybody seems so charismatic. What should I be doing here? And so I thought of some open ended questions and also did some research online of things that I could do if I'm standing by someone and I just want to ask a question. And the benefit of this is that people love to be able to talk about what it is that they do, especially if you're interested, right? So use that superpower, that listening superpower to your advantage. So you can ask open ended questions like, is this your first time here? So simple, right? But it will get people to start going and give you some information. No, I've been here before, or something like that. And you can keep on, piggybacking questions off of that. No, I've been here before. Okay, what did you think about it last time? So, open ended questions are a great conversation starter. You don't have to go up to people and say, hey, my name is so and so, and I do this and I do that. Allow them to talk. Ask questions from what they say, and they'll in turn ask you questions. And now it's not as awkward that you're trying to, do your elevator pitch and be able to sell your business to someone, or sell your information, or make friends with someone. So that's one of my open-ended questions that I love to ask as a shyer person when I'm going to a networking event. Another one, what business are you in? You're standing there, hey, so what business are you in? And people will start to explain this to you and tell you what it is that they do. And then you can, in turn, when they say what it is, what is it you do, now you're able to do that. You can also piggyback on that question, how long have you been doing this? The important thing is to allow them to speak, get to know them where they are, and they will in turn ask you questions. You don't have to respond, and I'm sorry, you don't have to completely work the room or have all the questions or say all the right things. Just genuinely be interested in the person that you are talking to. To sum it all up, can I give you my card? I've been using this app called Blink, BLINQ, because I've kind of gotten away a little bit from the business cards. And you can set up a free profile there, and you touch each other's phones where there's a QR code, and they can get all of your information and links to everything that you do. But to wrap it up, when you're done talking with that particular person, you can end it with something like, can I give you my card? Or I would love to have your contact information so we can talk in the future. Now, if you do these open ended questions and you go in with the mindset of, I'm going to at least make contact with 5 people this first time, two people, whatever it is. You just don't want to miss opportunities of meeting new people and getting that right contact. So, this is how I started. The next time I said seven, and just start to kind of increase as time goes on. And when you start to, finding yourself in these circles and meeting different people, you'll start to see people that you already know, which is great. Hey, how has it been? So that's definitely a few little tips there on some open-ended questions and things that you can do when you're going to your networking events and meeting up with people. Now, another tip: attend smaller networking events at first. You don't need to go to the biggest ones that you can find. And what type of networking events should you be attending? Whatever it is that's in your industry, small business. There are so many events. I use Eventbrite when I'm trying to find something fresh and new to attend. So you could definitely do that. But attend smaller events and follow up. LinkedIn is a wonderful place for introverts. It's like my favorite place because once and I am so new to LinkedIn. Let me just say that if you are not on LinkedIn, get on there immediately. There are so many contacts on LinkedIn. It's a little bit of a learning curve, but like I said, I made a profile so long ago and only recently began to use it. It is just wonderful for individuals in business or if you're looking for a job or something like that. But after you go to your networking event and you meet someone that you're like, wow, like this person can be an accountant, and someone that maybe in the future you can use them, for accounting purposes. So after you're done with that meetup, what I want you to do is I want you to go on LinkedIn and I want you to follow that person and send them a message. And you don't have to say anything this time. Like I said, this is perfect for shy people. It was so great to meet you. Maybe we can meet up again one day, or please let me know if I can help you in the future. That follow up is more important with networking probably than anything. So make sure that you're on LinkedIn and, following up after your networking event. All right. So these tidbits that we're doing every day for the next 30 days, I just want to make sure that I'm giving you the information that you want. So if you comment up under this video or put something in the chat and give me a topic, hey, Cherie, for one of your 30 days, can you discuss XYZ? Please let me know and I'll make sure that I do that. But it's just like our little quick meetup, quick live, nothing too much. But I want to leave you with this: networking is a skill and it develops over time, just like anything else that you do. Practice it, practice it, practice it. And also focus on building genuine relationships, not just going in and handing your cards to everyone, but really building some relationships with different people. Remember that everyone that you meet, you may not see it at first that this person could be an asset to my company or I could be an asset to their company, but it's worth the try of networking, building that relationship. You never know. Okay.